Hi all, this is Dr. J at 11 coming to you live, streaming live from Long Island, New York, where the weather is quite nice. It's cold, but I will take it. So, what about the market? The market is on the cusp of disaster. No, just feels that way. Strictly your imagination. It, it too will pass. This downslide will pass. It will fail to take out the recent new lows, fresh lows that we bounced off of rather sharply. The 24,000 area in the Dow will be safe. It looks to me like 24,900, 900 and change should be very strong support for the Dow Jones Industrial Averages if it gets that low. So will today be a turnaround day? I don't know. It still has that potential. It's early, it's only midday, but it's scary. When Apple is down 5, when Amazon is down 10, when all the big FANG stocks are negative, when the Dow is down again, when the S&P is making new lows, and so on. So all of this is a little unsettling, to say the least. So what did Dr. J do? Well, I bought some more Apple. Shows you my confidence or my foolishness, one or the other. I think Apple holds right around these levels. If not, we're going to see the 181 level, in which case Dr. J will buy some more. So I'm not being frightened by this downslide as of yet. I always have the right to change my mind, of course. Now, I thought that when I came home just a little while ago, and I looked at the averages at Amazon and Apple, I felt it worthy of my coming on with a special midday report because of the fact that many of you are sitting at the edge of your chairs. And I just want you to relax, do a little yoga, take a deep breath. It's really not that bad. Let's take a look at the charts together. Do your own due diligence. My opinions are strictly my own and do not constitute investment advice. Occasionally, I do have good ideas, so you can follow at your own risk. And also, if you like my vlog, tell people about it, share the link, and by all means, subscribe to the channel. There's a little subscribe button just below to your right. Okay, let's take a look at the Dow Jones Industrial Averages together. So here we have it, the Dow. Okay, so we're down 87 points, 25,198. We're off the lows and we're sitting right about at the midway point between the recent lows of what date is that? Of 10/29 and the highs of 11/8. So in just what is it, about 8-9 trading sessions, we gained 2,000 points. So in now 1, 2, 3, 4 trading sessions, we've given back about half. So that's not a terrible thing when you stop and think about it. This is a good place for this sell-off to stop. If not, we're looking at 24,928, which would be the 61% retrace, 61.8% retrace. So if we don't stop here, we will lose another close to 300 points before we turn it around, in my opinion. Amazon.com, one of my all-time favorite stocks, down 5. That's really nothing. Oops, down 10. That's something. But the story is, will it hold the lows of, will it not break the low of yesterday? Yesterday's low was 1613.75. Today's low was 1614.55. If we don't break that low, then we will have put in both we will have finally put in a higher low, which would be very nice. So I would like that to form a low at this point and then take out this high, and it's off to the races. So I think today is very critical for Amazon. If it turns around and actually turns green, it's time to celebrate. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but if it does, it's time to get out the noisemakers, make a little noise, pop the cork, because I think the little sell-off will have ended. However, there's room for it to go down to the levels right here at 1592. So that's certainly possible. Okay, Apple. Apple is down almost 5 points at 187.48. It's a little bit off its low, but it's gone through this key level of 61.8 retrace from the top to the lows back in April. So I'm not sure that that's that critical anyway. I mean, more interesting, I guess it is critical in this case. If it doesn't hold this level, then I think we're looking at a test of the 625 lows going all the way back to June, which would put us at 180, let's see, 180.73. So 181 area is next on the agenda for Apple if it doesn't hold right here. So I'm hoping it holds right here. I just bought right here. And what'll I do if it goes down to the 182 level? Well, I'll buy a little more because Dr. J refuses to believe that this is the end of the bull market. And I think we have already had the end of the sell-off. So this is just an Apple thing. It's not a market-wide story. That's what my belief is. So Apple is taking it on the chin, much more so than, let's say, Amazon, which is down significantly, but not, let's say, 0.82%. Let's just see what Apple is, percentage terms, 2.67%. Big difference. Apple is taking it on the chin today, and that's a drag on the entire stock market. So this is an Apple sell-off day. Let's hope that Apple holds the line right here, in which case we'll see a nice turnaround. Apple bounces off these lows of the day. We'll be in nice shape. So we'll see how it plays out. Right now, as we speak, I think it's making new lows. Yeah, a low of 186.7. Looks like it's going to be taken out. So right now, Apple is still very, very weak. And if Apple is weak, so will be the NASDAQ. It'll drag down Amazon. You know, it used to be that Alcoa was a bellwether stock for the Dow. For the Dow Jones and for the market. We would report first. Everybody was eagerly awaiting the earnings on Alcoa. Now the story is AA still, but the A is for Apple and Amazon. So no more Alcoa. It is all an Apple Amazon story. So what do I think? Well, I think it doesn't pay to panic. I think it pays to watch this very, very closely. I personally am going to add on further weakness. But I cannot totally understand if you want to stay on the sidelines or even do a little selling as it's getting rougher, the sea's getting choppier. So this is entirely up to you. I refuse to say that the bull is dead. Long live the bull, at least for another 3 to 6 months. Therefore, the logical thing for Dr. J to do is buy. This has been Dr. J's special midday report. Hope you got something out of it. Have a great trading day. Let's hope that the rest of the day is better than the beginning of the day. Second half of the day should be better. Adios, amigos.